Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back and doing a best of 3 Crimson Vow draft. All right, rare Edgar, Charmed Groomer, played against this card. 4 mana, 4/4, buffs other vamps you control. And when it dies, you get, you make some 1/1 white and black. You make some lifelink vamps, and then eventually this thing comes back and buffs them all again. So good card. Quartermaster is very good too. We've got Security, which is good. We're going to miss out on red vampires if we play Edgar, unless we can splash. So maybe we play the elusive 3-color vampire deck. It's a chance. I mean, there are white vampires, but for some reason I can't think of a lot of good ones. There's the 1-mana Initiate that you can pump. There's the Purifier. That one's good. All right, maybe there are some good ones. Either way, we're going to take Edgar here and be pretty happy about it. Okay, follow-up pick. Well, we could take Piercing Light, cheap removal. Not bad. We could take Desperate Farmer. I do like this card, although maybe we should take Piercing Light, get some removal. I mean, it's playable too. It scries. It deals with the vampires, since Gift of Fangs has let me down a few times. I feel like Gift of Fangs is one of those cards you have to play if you have vampires, but if you don't have vampires, it can definitely be a liability. Because at least if you have vampires, then you can use it on your own dudes, you know, as opposed to you don't have vampires and you're playing against vampires and Gift of Fangs does nothing except buff your opponent's creatures. There's Desperate Farmer here. Like I said, I like the rare here is Consuming Tide. Not that great of a card. Wolf Strike is quite good, but I guess we'll try out Piercing Light. It's removal. It's on color with Edgar. I'd like to play Edgar if possible. It seems like a pretty good card. So nothing exceptional here. Do I try out the Investigator's Journal? Adds up to some card draw probably at some point. At worst, it replaced itself for 4 mana. It doesn't seem that good. I mean, if you have a lot of creatures, a lot of tokens you spit out, then... And if your opponent has a lot of creatures, you can draw cards. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I don't love it. Thirst for Discovery seems like the best here by a mile. I mean, there's nothing else very close on color. Maybe I try out the journal, because otherwise I'm taking Thirst and kind of dipping out of these colors. Whereas I can give up these 2 cards, try out the journal. I don't think it's a very good card, but we'll try it. All right, Gift of Fangs. Well, Flame Blessed Bolt's better, but I mean, I do have Edgar, so maybe we can get lucky and put this thing together. We could also end up playing red and splashing Edgar. There's a chance we could do that too. We'll see. All right. So now Aim for the Head, more of a sideboard card. We can take another Piercing Light. I guess it's okay. We'll try it out. I feel like I haven't seen it played once, surprisingly, since it's a common, but we'll try it. We'll give it a go. All right, Ragged Recluse I like. We don't have any blood tokens yet, but we certainly want to get them. And it's good when you can get them, so we'll take Recluse for now. Discussion is a way to draw cards and get blood tokens, so I suppose. Otherwise, Supernatural Rescue with no spirits yet. This is a odd start. Let's see. Well, Sanctify is at least a good sideboard card. We can take that. Otherwise, Reckless Impulse or Scattered Thoughts are probably the best cards, and Dreamroot Cascade is a rare to let you fill out your collection. Well, Courier Bat wants to be in this deck, that's for sure. Because life gain is going to be a part of this archetype. We have Odious Witch and Edgar tokens that synergize with it, but whatever, we'll do it. Seems pretty good. Arm the Cathars, probably over Unhallowed Phalanx. This card is just not worth it. Intertapped is so crazy. I don't understand this card, yeah. Is this a... For some reason I feel like it's a reprint, but I don't think it is. I guess we'll take Arm the Cathars. I think I'm actually going to try Outboarded Window. The problem is, if you're playing aggro, this is not the card that you want. But we'll see. All right, Grimm's Finery, also not really what I'm looking for here. That was an awkward pack one. I need to put this plan together, and currently it's not exactly coming together. 3 creatures and a lot of weird spells. Yeah, I don't know about Groom's Finery. I guess, oddly enough, we are in the colors where we could do the Bride's Gown, Groom's Finery, but it's just so not worth it. This is like, this and the Bride's Gown feel like a waste of uncommon slots, frankly. All right, Blood Servitor could actually make the deck just because making blood tokens is relevant with the Recluse at least. All right, Dream Shackle, Geist in blue. That's a strong one. Probably take the Purifier. There's also Bloodseeker, though, too. I mean, both of these cards are excellent. Purifier's at least on color, though, and the life gain is going to be good. But this also makes blood tokens if you gain life. I don't know the chances of wheeling. I mean, we have higher probability of wheeling the Purifier, but Purifier is also better for our deck, so Heron of Hope would be a good one to wheel too. Let's just take the Purifier. I want both, but beggars can't be choosers. Just take a good card when you get it and be happy about it. Graph Reaver. Well, it's a powerful card, but probably take another Bat now. Get the more life gain synergy. I mean, I can blow up Planeswalkers, but we're not beat down, so I don't really need a Graph Reaver. Infantry would be good. But I'm going to take another Bat, get some more flying life gain synergies going here. Hopefully. Voldaren Estate actually does play well. All right. And we have a chance to get a lot of vampires, and blood tokens are valuable in here. It's a free card in the deck. We'll take it. Unholy Officiant is vampire. Not that good, but otherwise there's Doom Dissenter. Guess we'll take the Officiant. It's not really what I want, but might as well go for some vampire synergies if we're in the colors. All right, Gluttonous Guest, on the other hand, is quite good for the deck with the Purifier, the Recluse, Bats, yeah. That's a good piece for this. Griff Rider would be good too, because it flies and gets bigger, but I'm going to take the Guest. I like the synergies here. It's also a vampire for Edgar. I mean, we want a good vampire count. All right, Sigarda's Imprisonment, not bad here. Since we're pretty removal, well, I was going to say removal. We have 2 Piercing Lights, Gift of Finery. That is true, that's it. All right, we'll take the Imprisonment. I don't love the card, but probably don't need Twin Blade Geist. I mean, it's cool. Giving things double strike is always good, but I feel like getting more removal is good too. So main issues I'm seeing with this deck right now, I'm not exactly sure what we're doing. I feel like we're caught in between being aggro and mid-range, so I feel like we should probably pursue... beatdown, which means we need some more cheap beats. Man. None of this is what we're looking for. Splash Lumberknot? Well... not quite good enough. Neither is Beguiler, but whatever, we'll take it. It's at least on color. In case we need it. Okay, Desperate Farmer is what we're looking for. Because though it is not a vampire, it's great with Purifier and Dudes Dying and Courier Bats, so good synergy here. Don't need any of this. A lot of red in here, huh? None of it's... I mean, Scattered Thoughts is definitely the best card in there, but... take another Officiant. I don't really like the card, but maybe Groom's Finery has to make the cut here. I don't know. It was a late Blood Petal Celebrant, but that's not happening. We'll cut the black card. Man, it's a late Impulse, too. All right. Demonic Bargain. Not what I'm looking for. Could get the Bride's Gown. Good chance we wheel it. Should we go for that plan? I mean, otherwise I'm taking like Bloodgray Socialite to get another vampire. That's pretty good. What's our creature count? 11. We're going to need some more. I think the chances of wheeling Gown are quite high. And even if you get it, am I really that excited about possibly having both of these out? It does give First Strike too. What does this give? Death Touch. First Strike, Death Touch. I mean, it's a good combination, whatever. Catapult Fodder. I don't think we have the... Well, we could, but I think it seems unlikely. Oh, Heron of Hope is actually... You know what? I'm actually going to take the Heron because it flies. The life gain's relevant in this deck. And I think we're going to get the Bride's whatever back anyway, so... Geez. I feel like I don't need any of this. Need more creatures. I could take the Archghoul. Could take another Groom's Finery, but... Could take Grisly Ritual, too. Expensive removal. We don't have Exploit for... I mean, Specimen is still good with blood tokens, I guess. Sort of. Except it comes back to your battlefield, not to your hand. So you can do it once. It's not that great. I guess we'll take Ritual. I mean, Archghoul is cool. But... I guess we want to kill things. It's pretty slow. Especially if I'm trying to be aggro. I guess we'll take a Fleeting Spirit here. At least it's a good beater. Not a vampire, but good beater. All the Groom's Fineries, huh? Well, we can take another Gift of Fangs. At least we have... Yeah, at least we have the vampires now to support it. Alright, Bleed Dry, Scavenger... Probably take Bleed Dry. We need a couple more creatures. I'm hoping we can find them along the way here. Another Recluse looks very good for us. I guess technically Wedding Invitation has some synergy too for the life gain, but definitely want these Recluses. We've got decent blood token creation at this point. Or maybe just 4. Maybe not as much as I thought. Dawn Heartgeist. Do we even have enchantments in here? 1, 2... 3. I guess we could just... 3 enchantments. All right. Well, otherwise it's Vampire Slayer because I'm not going to play a Bolt. I could do the Invitation, I guess. Yeah, maybe Invitation would have been better. Yeah, whatever. I mean, the life gain's good. We did get the Bride's Gown back. I guess we'll take it. We have the combo. The Wombo combo. We'll give it a try. I mean, +2/+2 First Strike. +2/+2 Death Touch. +4/+4 First Strike Death Touch is a pretty good combination. I still feel like the card's not that good, but hey, we'll find out. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually get both out at some point. That would be nice. Gives us some sort of late game plan as well. All right. Mind Leech Ghoul. Sure. I don't think we'll need these Beguilers. Aim for the Head is at least a good sideboard card. I don't think we're playing 2 Blood Servitors. I'm sad enough I'm playing 1. All right, we did get the Invitation. I don't think it's going to make the deck either, but that's all right. Let's figure out what we're doing here. So we can cut 3 creatures. I think Beguilers aren't that great anyway. And then maybe, yeah, the Geist can probably go too. We only have 3 enchantments, and I don't really need them. They're just 1/3s. I mean, they're cool with Purifiers, but when you just... Not enough enchantments. We also don't have that much. If we had Disturb, maybe? Because I don't think we have any Disturb either. If we had Disturb, I could see it being really good in here, but as is, it's going to be a 1-3 that doesn't synergize enough. And we only got one Purifier too, so. All right, we are doing the Groom's Finery Bride's Gown. That's good to note. So maybe we dump the Arm the Cathar plan. Invitation, I guess, can probably go. And then we have 2 Piercing Light, 2 Gift of Fangs. Bride's Gown Finery, so that's 8. Or sorry, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, 10. The Ritual. Ritual kind of sucks too. Especially if we have Bleed Dry. Ritual's just expensive. I could try out the Investigator's Journal. I don't know how I feel about it though. I mean, if you draw a few cards off of it, you're probably pretty happy. We'll try it. I don't know how I feel about it, but we'll try it. And then last but not least, it should probably be a non-creature card. So I feel like it, honestly, I feel like it should be the journal. I feel like it should be the journal. I can't cut any more creatures. I don't really want to cut Pointed Discussion because we have 2 Recluses. I actually feel like that's important. I feel like Discussion's better for our deck than Journal is. All right, fine. Sorry, guys. I guess we're not trying out Journal. I don't know how to feel about this deck. I think we're trying to be beat down, but it's not. It doesn't quite feel beat down enough. But this is what we got, so we'll run it like this, and we'll see you round 1. All right, we'll play first. Yeah, it's a keep. Not a bad hand. Nobody expects the Bride's Gown. Not a soul. Guess we can do Officiant plus Bride's Gown. That's kind of good, actually. Because then we can play the Farmer next turn and attack with a Vigilant creature. Oh. Well. I can't re-equip and leave up Piercing Light. And I guess I'd rather keep the Bride's Gown on my 4-2. Well, you can't block, that's right. All right. So can't get any creatures back. Guess we can imprison the Raider. Seems okay to me. Huh. Well. Guess we'll, well, no, we'll equip here. I mean, I could just do the bat at this point. It's probably a good idea just to get a flyer going. We don't have anything in the graveyard, so I don't see why not. Yeah, at least it gives me like a bride's gown equipped target. Oh, I should have played a land so I could... Well, it would have taken white mana, I guess, so... Sandbagging the land for our blood token, I guess. Not sure what my opponent had there, but not much is what it seems like. A lot of lands. All right, Vampire Slayer. Just didn't see much of anything. I mean, it does not make me want to dip out of Piercing Light and Gift of Fangs yet, but Sanctify can blow up their Honored Heirloom. That doesn't seem worth it. Or I can blow up a Nurturing Presence. That doesn't seem worth it. Didn't show us any zombies. Can make them exile their hand. Can tap things. Didn't show us much spot removals. We surprisingly have a pretty deep sideboard, but they just didn't show us anything that whole game, so let's run it back. It was a good hand. So I feel like I kill it. I could play Edgar too, but then this kind of turns off their Wolf Strike, which I kind of like. Sure. What's this do? If you control 7 or more enchantments, and when you cast enchantments, you spit out dudes. Oh, that's pretty good. Ah, Piercing Light. All right. Well, So I can follow up with 2 bats. Or I can pump the Efficient. Kind of okay with getting 2 bats out here. Because the spirits they get are non-flyers too. Which I think is pretty good. We're not gaining any life, but I don't know. 2 beaters right now. Maximize their mana. Hopefully it pans out well for us here. Hmm. At least I don't have any cards left. All right. So they're attacking with a lot of dudes here. We're at 22. So we can pierce the rural recruit. Don't need a land. And then we can... Six, 12, 16, 20. I can take 20, attack with everything back. They block my 2 biggest guys. And they die. Am I missing something? I don't think so. 6, 12, 16, 20. I think we just take 20. Block my 2 biggest guys. Take 2, 4, 6, 8. All right. Sounds good. All right. We'll see you round 2. All right, got a good hand here. Man, I can't believe I'm playing Unholy Efficient. I guess we do have the 2 equipment. That makes it a little bit better. I mean, if you have both out, then your Unholy Efficient is very nicely adorned for some reason in a gown and a, whatever the other one's called, finery. Just wearing a gown and a suit, huh? It's pretty normal. how they're not playing anything. Ah. Well, alright. Guess they get us pretty good here. Oh, I can courier back my dude. That actually worked out okay. Alright. I mean, I could piercing light as well, but this seems fine to me. We'll get our dude back. Sure. Let's see. I don't like using 2 removal spells on one dude, but here we are. I think our deck is being exposed for the not so good deck that it is here. Well, they accidentally did the wrong one there. I guess we can triple block that. But I suppose I could rip some removal at some point, so maybe not. So now I suppose we play the guest to have a blocker for the expert and ideally dig up something here. So they have the amalgam up. Well, that's cool, I guess. Let's do Servitor and see if they counter it. Alright. I'd much rather them have that counter that anyway. My other option was to attack and just let them cast it, and then they kill our dude, which I kind of don't like, but... Our deck is definitely getting exposed for the terrible deck that it is, but I'm not sure what's to be done about that. I feel like Recluse isn't going to do much for us anymore, so we probably need to prevent some damage. Darn estate, not quite what I'm looking for here. So I can pay 2 and tap. So I can still play the farmer too. I guess that'll work. Still don't really have a fantastic block here. I could throw away one of my efficients, but I don't love that. Guess we can sack one of these. Gain a life, that's nice. Alright, we'll leave up the efficient now. Might have to lose our farmer, huh? I don't love it. Surprised they didn't attack with the werewolf there. All right. We're at 12. Feel like we die on the backswing. Let's see. I block their. Let's say I attack with bat and they take it. I block their 4 biggest guys. I can't block 4 damage in the air because I don't have a flyer. So I block there. I take 2. I mean, I still don't even have them on a 2-turn clock is the main problem. So I take 4 in the air right away. It's 8. Let's say I block 4 biggest ground creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4. I take another 6. So 4 plus 6, 10. 2, 4, 6. Plus 4, 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 dudes on the ground block. That's 2 plus 4, 6, 9, 10. Well, I'm going to hope that this works and that I'm not dead. Is it 11 now? Let's see. Let's make sure. 4. I think it's just 11 now, so that's all right. I feel like this at least gives me a way to possibly rip like a groom's finery and hope that's enough. I mean, we're also gaining life from Farmer, so it's definitely not lethal. Well, they easily could have killed us attacking everything there. And we have no cards in hand, but I don't mind getting an extra turn. It's irrelevant. The extra turn's not going to do anything, but yeah, there's the finery. We actually did get it, but we're super dead, so like I can equip it and attack, but they have multiple blockers there, so it's not going to do anything. All right, let's go to game 2. It wouldn't have even been lethal because they have 7 life. So their deck's much better than ours. We're playing pretty bad cards, to be frank. Aim for the head. They do have zombies in there, but maybe it's worth it. Oh, that's a zombie too. All right, fine. We'll do aim for the head. I've already only got 14 creatures. Does Gift of Fangs do anything? I guess it kills Skull Scab. Not much else, though. Kills Fell Stinger. I don't really like it here, though. I don't like Piercing Light that much either here. Maybe Gift of Fangs is actually better because we have vampires. That kind of makes sense, actually. So maybe we cut the Piercing Lights. And Grisly Ritual to take care of, pay a lot to deal with littler things. I don't love it. Could do Journal for some card advantage. Honestly, I feel like we might need it. Especially if they have a bunch of creatures, I guess. Anything else particularly bad against them? I mean, Unholy Efficient's terrible, but I don't feel like we want to cut more creatures either. I don't want to play Beguiler, do I? That can't be right. I don't know what to say. I think we have to run Efficients and hope our equipment gets there. I mean, this deck is not good. I haven't had a lot of success with this archetype yet. This is not like the black-white from before. From Midnight Hunt. Well, I suppose I could do that if I really want. I think we need to get some damage in. I guess I could have Gift of Fangs the Undead Butler. Maybe that would have been smarter. Well, at least they don't have a great block here. So I guess now we probably do the Servitor. I'm surprised they blocked with that one. We can do the imprisonment on him. I guess that's not bad. Tough spot. Well, I mean, we have the engine, we just don't have the cards. I think we keep the damage going for now. It's not what I want to do, but... yeah, it's pretty tough. So, still just... I think at this point we probably ditch the ghoul. Because that way I can at least flip my recluse and then I can play a purifier. So, can exile the dissenter. They have open mana though, so I'm just gonna hang out. So wait, I can draw off purifier, then I'll play the spirit. All right. We still get to draw a card though, so I'm all right with it. Okay, another recluse. We've got these two. That's good. Ah, bat. Well, bat's cool too. I can get creatures back though, huh? So, we have a good double block for the expert, so maybe just the guest for now. And this lets us next turn. We'll see. Possibly be okay. It depends on what happens, but I'd like to be able to sack the blood token and draw, but we'll see if we get that luxury. So we got the 5th land, which means we don't quite have the mana to do everything I want to do here. I think we just play Recluse. But Then what am I discarding? Man, that's tough. I mean, I guess the flipped Recluse doesn't do that much for us right now. It's not like it can attack. So it really does make the most sense to just maybe even discard Recluse because we might need the land. But then I'm bringing it right back. That seems kind of pointless too. I could get back the Blood Servitor. Actually, that kind of makes sense. All right, let's go sack this. We can go land, bat. Well, I was kind of hoping they didn't have that, but unfortunately for us, they did. But their deck's much better than ours, so I'm not too upset about it. Can't even pay for the purifier. We've been very. I don't know what our deck wants to do. I think that's the main issue. It's like, do you want to beat down or do you want to be mid-range? Well, if you want to be mid-range, then you probably need to get a bunch of lands and not play cheap bad creatures. If you want to be aggro, then you probably need to not be fussing around with stuff like Purifier. So I really don't quite understand this archetype. I assume it wants to be beat down. And then sometimes you trigger Purifier, and when you do, I guess you're happy. Is that basically what it is? Is that what we hope it is? So I can at least activate this for what, 1 mana? But we probably need to deal with the amalgam here. All right, I'm just going to kill the amalgam now while they don't have mana to protect it. I'm not sure why the heroes downfalled that one. I probably would have done the guest. I mean, obviously we're thoroughly losing this game. Like, we've got this draw card engine that's like not even sort of catching us up at all. Because we're very, very far behind on the board. Groom's Finery. I'm embarrassed that I'm playing this card. So we play it and pass, so we can pay 2 to draw. Well, there's the bat. To get back. The other bat got exiled, I guess, huh? All right. So, create the blood token. So I can't even really do that. Man, I really don't like this archetype, but I'm probably just building it wrong. I kind of feel like I'm not. I mean, I don't know exactly what else you're supposed to do besides be making blood tokens, gaining life off those tokens, and then drawing cards off of them. But man, does this deck fail to impress me. I mean, we literally have you couldn't ask for more of the life gain synergy here. We're drawing cards, making tokens to gain us life, to draw us cards, to get creatures back, and we're getting absolutely wrecked. So I really don't like this archetype. I don't even know what I'm supposed to play. Like, what can I even get back with the bat that would help me here? I mean, it's nothing. It's like I shouldn't even care. Really what I should do is just play the bat and then equip it with finery, probably. Maybe I need to just make a blood token. Am I dead, though? I don't know. Maybe I actually do equip the purifier, I guess. Because it's got lifelink in case they have lethal. Yeah. I mean, I am playing Unholy Officiants, which, I mean, it was pretty obvious from the start it's an absolutely terrible card. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. The card is terrible. Can I even live? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So even if I was to block another 2/2 instead of the 1/1, we still die, right? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess we go to 1. I'm probably missing an attacker somewhere, but whatever. I was probably supposed to kill the scab. All right. We'll see for the finals. I have to get rid of the officiants, right? It was worth a try. I played against them and I thought they were terrible. I don't know why I thought playing them would make them better. I think the issue might be I don't have anything better and somehow I only have 14 creatures in this deck, so... Oof. Alright, well... We made our bed, now we gotta lay in it. I could do the... Dawnheartgeist instead. Lose synergy with Edgar, but gain maybe 3 ways to gain life, even though I guess we have a little bit of life gain synergy in here. The Purifier and all, but whatever. Let's just play terrible cards and take this draft as a learning lesson. Alright, we'll play first. This hand will have to do. It's kind of a bold attack. Alright, well. I guess if I kill that, they can make their... See the issue, huh? Alright. Well... Guess at least it takes all their mana? I don't know. Can't even play the... Can't even maximize my mana with the finery. Oh, that was a good draw. I mean, I'll trade a planes for a removal spell in their hand. They can bounce it too. I'm alright with that. So they're playing like the Catgeist Tempo deck. That's kind of cool. Best use of mana would have been the point of discussion, but I'm okay getting the finery down for now. So I can give Fleeting Spirit first strike too. I don't really care if Edgar dies either. Because then I just spit out lifelinkers, which seems pretty good to me. I don't have any creatures in my yard, so I might be okay. Discarding the bat. Yeah, I'm kind of okay doing that actually. All right, well, they got mana screwed. They have a pretty good looking tempo deck though. They've got Steelclad to protect him, Catgeist on there. Disturb stuff looks good. Sideboard stuff we can do. Well, we can blow up enchantments. Not the greatest value, but we do gain life, I guess. Oh, I don't know. Boarded window, because they're playing all like little dudes that can't deal that much damage to us. It's not the worst idea I've ever had. I don't know. Kind of feeling like just run it back. Sanctify for half of a disturb card doesn't feel good to me. And our one drop removal actually looks good, at least against, you know, Catgeist. Not so good against the Steelclad dude, but we'll accept it. His hand will do. Do we do the efficient Gift of Fangs beatdown plan? Is that what we're doing? They already showed us a bounce spell and a Flame Blast Bolt, so I guess if I wait until they're tapped out, maybe it's okay. Mm. Let's see. Servitor actually beats down harder. I guess we'll do that one. Than the guest, I mean. The purifier is obviously important too, but guess I'd rather just get some damage in while they don't have red mana. I think we'll dump the piercing light. Sure. It's a sensible play. Hmm. So guess guest makes best use of mana. All right. Not the best damage output, but that's all right. Found their red mana. Sure. Makes sense. You might as well. Makes sense. Gotta prevent damage. All right. So we have 4 mana. I might as well give to Fangs the assistance so they lose out on some exploit fodder. And then I guess I can do Recluse. And I guess get rid of the pointed discussion, even though it's good. So we flip our Recluse. Can't take advantage of the Purifier here, but we also flip our Recluse, which is pretty good. And we still have removal. Well, I think we're very, very fortunate to get 2 wins with this deck because I don't think it was particularly good, but I don't know how to make this archetype good. I need to look at all of the white vampires. I mean, there's plenty of black vampires that are good, so if you're playing with the good black ones, it's fine, but Efficient's not good. I knew Efficient wasn't good going into this build. And this is arguably the best that Efficient can be because we actually have like equipment and stuff we can use with it, you know? But it's just not that good. It's too much to pump it. We never got to live the Finery Goundry, or we did, but we'd already lost that game. I mean, this is definitely the best Efficient can be because we have Gifted Fangs to pump it, so you can turn 1, turn 2 attack with a 3/4 Vigilance. It's just like a suicide deck. And in this format, I feel like you should be doing the red-black if you want to do Suicide Vampires, not this one. So this is a weird archetype. I feel like synergistically this deck was there, and I'm still just not really feeling it. So overall, black-white Vampires, maybe not my cup of tea. There's probably other directions you can go with black-white. But I don't think it can outlast the exploit value decks. All right, pack one, pick one. Yeah, take that Desecrator. This card's sweet. Just kill a bunch of things every time it attacks. This card's so nuts. You know what? I guess I would take Cigar to Summons and try and build around it. Maybe Fierce Retribution's a safer pick. But if you can make the training deck come together, just get some countered dudes, and then all of a sudden all your dudes fly. It's kind of cool. It's a cool finisher. Get all the training you can. Yeah. I guess I'd give it a try. Haven't really done much green-white yet, this format anyway. Aeruth, Tormented Prophet is a cool card. You get extra cards every time you draw a card. It's really cool. I like this card. Yeah, I could take that. And then we've got Dorothea, which is another awesome, really strong card. Geist of St. Traft. Build your own Geist of St. Traft. Very cool. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.